Hello everyone, welcome to the Pequeno pod with Señor Pequeños. If you want episodes early, bonus episodes, special guest interviews, and other perks, please consider supporting us on Patreon, which will give you all of those things for the price of one coffee cup per month. You can find us at patreon.com/pequenopod, Pequeno pod. Otherwise, enjoy this free episode, and I hope you have an awful day. Juliana, did you end up finding the splitter in the mail?
It's here. So like you're gonna need to blur this because it's gonna dox us. But if you can't see that, somebody took it out and just ripped that one spot out where it was and stole it. And they said, "Oh, we care, dear valued postal customer."
What?
I want to extend my sincerest apologies as your postman for the enclosed document that was inadvertently damaged in handling by your postal service. This is not damaged.
It was fucking stolen?
It was stolen.
You fucking sons of bitches?
Yeah, it's like somebody yanked it right out. That's
what the fuck? Wait, so what's it say? Is there someone to call to, like, get reimbursed or something?
No, they just say
Is
sorry.
it just we care? That's it? They just care? So they can just steal shit out of the fucking mail and just we care? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
I hope whoever fucking stole that's listening to this shit, I hope you fucking die. You just stole $13 worth of shit. It's not even worth it. You could have stolen any other letter. It would have been worth more money, you fucking dumbasses. Fucking son of a bitch. Are you kidding me? Why would you...
We are constantly working to improve our processing
shut the
methods,
fucking up.
so incidents will be like this will be eliminated.
Is there any number or anything? Any number or anything on there at all?
Nope. They say we appreciate your cooperation.
So a literal mailman stole that.
I don't know.
Because there's no one else that could have done it.
No. That happens a bunch. Literally, like, my dad worked.
Yeah,
for the
like, but
post
people
office.
in the mail line do that, right? I mean, like, who
no,
else would do it?
It literally happens more than you think.
By how?
So they'll leave their trucks unlocked,
No.
and then after delivering the mail,
Yoink.
someone could just literally open up and, if they're ballsy enough, take stuff out. So in this case, the guy just saw the envelope and yoinked it, but...
Didn't even take the whole envelope. They just.
But why put the envelope back? That's the only thing in it. Why the fuck wouldn't you just keep it? Why would you let me know? You fucking assholes. They wanted to let me know they fucking stole it.
Yeah, so now they delivered it, and they're like, yeah, well, we delivered it. We did our job.
Why wouldn't you just take the entire fucking letter? These people are so fucking stupid. If you're gonna steal from me, at least fucking do it right. Fucking morons.
Yeah, so, another week of shitty camera quality.
I am so fucking angry right now. I just wasted $15 fucking on that piece of shit.
Where did you order that from?
Sorry.
Kill me on Amazon. It's not your fucking fault. It's just
Can't use this puppy yet. I was gonna use it on my brother's computer, but also couldn't find his computer.
Amazon will replace it if you just show them that you got that. So
it didn't ship from Amazon though. Like, I had it and I mailed it to her. So I mean, originally it came from Amazon. Yeah. It was mailed from me, so I'm just out that money, I guess. I'm so glad that the robber can fucking plug 4 things to their fucking computer, you fucking idiot. I'm so mad right now.
He's like, I've been looking for one of these.
Yeah.
Stupid son of a bitch.
He was like, did it come yet? And I was like, let me ask my mom.
Yeah,
like,
you responded and you were like, we have a development. And I was like, fuck me, I swear if
what
it's
does that mean?
Oh, son of a
yeah.
bitch. I swear to shit, if I find the person that stole this thing, I'm gonna split their USB.
I don't know how you'd find them.
I'm not funny.
Uh-huh.
I'd go door to door asking, hey, are you able to hook up 4 things to your laptop? Yeah, I am. Why? Why do you... Oh! Gun to the throat. Sir, you're squishing water in my face. It's really annoying. Stop.
You gotta save it for TikTok.
I just can't believe it. That's true.
Oh, and it's so sad too, because it does look like something that would be expensive, but it's not really. It's just really annoying.
They probably felt around and were like, electronic? Yeah, Daniel.
No, you'd have to feel around. I mean, it's a thin envelope. You could have easily picked up and been like, oh, electronic. But it wasn't thick. It's really skinny. I mean, it's as skinny as a USB port, so, I mean...
Oh, you literally shipped it in an envelope?
I literally put it in an envelope,
he said that. He was like...
Well...
Yep. Oh, fuck off.
He was like, I'm gonna save, like, some money, and I hope it works and just mails to you.
I'm gonna use a 6-cent envelope.
I guess we learned.
I was trying to save money on postage.
Dude, a mailer's like 65
That's
cents.
exactly what he said.
Oh, what?
A mailer? They're 65 cents.
What
like
is that?
A bubble mailer? It's like lined with bubble wrap and, you can't see through it.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, I
Versus
can't mail
the
that
envelope
from
that
here.
you
have
just hold up to the sun and you can clearly see it's a USB splitter.
Oh, you didn't have to hold up to the sun. You could have just seen the rectangle jutting out. I mailed it. I made a laptop and an envelope. I take 20 envelopes, I cut them down the sides and tape them all together around a laptop and ship it to Juliana.
Why did that get stolen? I don't know.
I wonder.
Oh, fuck off.
Dude, you have, like, the worst luck with the mail, I swear.
I know.
Like,
what the hell? I'm so
like,
angry.
last time the guy was like, what's in this? And you're like, oh, a microphone. And he's like...
Yeah, it was the iPhone. I was like,
yeah,
it's a brand new phone. And he was like, oh. I mean, that's not bad luck. That's just me being stupid. I mean, again, this could just be considered as me being stupid. I'd like to think that I should have assumed that people wouldn't just fucking swipe the fucking mail. So, whatever. Fuck me, I guess. What are you laughing at?
Because you literally chose like the thinnest material to ship something, and then you're like, "Why'd they steal it, dude?"
But why? But I'm just saying, why wouldn't you?
Paper like this, a bubble mailer. At least you gotta like struggle to get it.
Why
open.
wouldn't? But then why wouldn't you steal it from a bubble mailer? That would be even more of an indication that something important's in there. Yes,
Well, you see, when you're going through envelopes, one of them's thick. And you're like, what's in that one?
You just
this
do
was
that.
When they were
versus
able to just go like this.
You can do the same thing with the bubble one. You just rip it down the side.
A little
No,
bit.
it
Versus
takes
this one, you
way
just go,
longer.
Oh my gosh, I fucking hate everything. Oh, okay. Well, Nick's back, so that's good because we had our highest episode of downloads yet last week.
Woo.
And everyone's gonna find out that it was just me and Juliana talking about movies.
Yeah,
So
it was just us being boring, like
gonna
actually
be
not
like-
funny at all.
It's like, you know what? I'm not gonna do this till Nick comes back.
Welcome back.
It is a common fact that like anytime one of us is missing, like for some reason that episode is lower than the others. I'm like, oh, all right. It's just kind of funny that like people know somehow. Someone commented on TikTok because there was a highlight that I made that I liked, but it was before Juliana was on the call. And the next one I posted after that, someone's like, oh, good, Nick's back, or Juliana's back. And I was like, hey now. Fuck you.
Alright, what'd I miss? Is there any lore that I missed from...
Daniel had a bad week last week.
Well, I mean, every week, but I mean, which week are we talking about?
The week I wasn't
the
on
last-
the call.
What happened
What did I
last time?
miss?
I don't remember what I was doing last time.
There was the flooding, and that car almost like
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
took your car out in the flood.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Daniel's.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Nick, have you
tsunami
listened to
hit his
the
car.
last episode
No,
at
I've
all?
been busy. This is the first time I've talked to
Oh.
anyone.
You were on vacation. You've had time to listen to our episode.
You had time.
You didn't
Do it
listen
on
to our
the plane.
podcast in Vegas?
Listen to the first 10 seconds of the episode because it's me and Juliana going, well, everything's worthless and we're all gonna die and the world's stupid. And Juliana goes,
you left
Nick is
that
on vacation.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, Nick isn't here to stop this.
So that's how it started.
No.
I'm not even gonna tell you the story, Nick. You can listen to last week's episode. Fucking.
And subscribe to our Patreon. And
And subscribe to Patreon, which isn't going, but I mean, you should.
You still should. Please.
I gotta pay for my parking or my speeding ticket somehow, so maybe I'll start the Patreon back
turn
up
it back
again.
on.
Yeah.
This week we're paying for Daniel's speeding ticket. Thank you very
Start
much.
to GoFundMe.
That's the only tier you can... The
We really should-
$125 ticket tier.
It's like $387 tier. This is just for no reason a regular tier. Don't think about
This
it.
has nothing to do with anything legal.
This has nothing to do with a Class L felony.
SL.
Also, Daniel doesn't have his license, so if anyone wants to give me a license, That's the highest tier.
Or an Uber gift card.
Ew, which would get me approximately 1.5 rides in St. Louis.
Are they that expensive over there?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I've had a few and they're all like crazy expensive.
Yeah, Uber was like expensive in Seattle, and then when I went to Vegas, I was like, whoa, this was like 5 rides in Seattle.
Really?
Yeah,
Vegas
so...
was dirt cheap. Like going to
yeah.
places, it was like $7, $11, and I was like, I would expect
Wait,
it to be,
Vegas
like...
is the cheap one?
Yeah, Vegas is the cheap one. It was like the amount I spent the whole time I was there is like how much I would spend going from like probably like 3 locations in Seattle. So
I spent 100 pennies on that Uber.
Stop. We're not starting again. You know how many 4 for 4s that is? It's like 1/4 of a 4 for 4.
Everyone listening is like, okay, you know, I'm done. I gave him another chance. Nick's back, and it's still fucking stupid. No, so we used to have this. Do you guys have the scooters everywhere, like the bird scooters and stuff?
We have Lime bikes.
Chicago installed those, but we also had like the Divvy bikes still. So I don't know if they implemented. Dude, like, when they installed scooters, people were like getting into car accidents and stuff. Yeah, they're riding them in the street, and I think they got rid of them. I don't know if that's
like
still
the
a thing
electric
or not.
ones.
Yeah,
the electric ones.
I went clubbing last weekend and I saw like some drunk people on them. Like there were 3 guys on one and they were like, woo, down a hill. So I was like, that looks like a good friendship.
They're so like so in
Sorry.
so in St. Louis we have Lime and Bird scooters. The Bird ones are better in my opinion because the Bird ones are like robust and then the Lime ones look like the toothpick you put through a lime. That's what you're stepping on. Anyway, sorry.
It's that frail.
This week's episode is sponsored by Lime.
Limes, just the fruit.
Just the but this week's episode is sponsored by birds. Nice. Okay.
Not real.
Them. They chirp. They have cameras. You know, they are what they are. No, so we have both of those scooters, but they just got recently banned in downtown specifically. So, like, when you try to pick one up, it just has a giant black square around downtown because you can't ride them in that area anymore because they've been
it makes like a big siren sound. It's like wah wah.
They self-destruct.
Like the Incredibles.
So many kids are dying in downtown for some reason.
You see a scooter drive through the middle, like Broadway, going downtown. Just like, oh! Well, that's what you get when you start driving one of those
Fourth
downtown.
one today.
Bombs are just going off all throughout the day.
The amount of scooter deaths are rapidly rising.
Oh, that's so funny. No, so it was because they kept getting associated with crimes in downtown, like with people breaking into stuff or people like mugging people.
That was like their getaway vehicle?
Yeah, because do you know how fast those suckers go? They're fucking fast. Dude, I'm not even kidding. I don't know how they were allowed. I mean, it's like, I've tried them because they're useful for getting to the train station and stuff, but they go 20 to 30 miles an hour.
Give me all your money. They just, like,
So literally, you'd have a homeless person on this thing going 30 with a stick.
Wait.
Just,
a machete? A machete just like... Oh my
Don't
god.
you need a credit card to activate those?
yeah, but I mean, like they can steal a credit card pretty easy. Or like a phone with Google Pay. But it's...
He's like, I'm homeless, but I got good credit at least.
A lot of people, like where I live...
It's one thing we don't have a home. You can have good credit.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about that home on the credit.
They give,
Lively, I'm sorry. What did you say?
I'm sorry, Lively. I'm sorry.
It's not fun. It wasn't a funny thing. It was a
fuck
sad
you.
thing. No, it wasn't. It was a sad thing. I said the homeless here have cell phones. Like, they're given phones so that they can access, like, drug overdose support systems. So.
I was like, why is that a bad thing? Like, you're just talking to people.
Yeah, so the scooters are associated with crime. But, I mean, to be fair, they go so fast, I'm not surprised. Like, I don't know how we have them, like, to begin with. I don't know how that was... Like, who approved that? Yeah, we're going to have 90 little vehicles that will go 30 miles an hour downtown with no bike path. It's like, what do you think's going to happen? I'm sure people have gotten killed and stuff. Have you seen people biff on one of those scooters, like fall? I mean, they travel to another dimension. I mean, it's crazy.
Sorry, wait, can you go back? Have you seen people what?
Biff it. What, you've never heard someone say that before?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is that a Midwest thing?
No, because I've never heard that in my life.
Sorry.
Dude, I'm gonna biff it.
No, I've heard that I don't know, I guess I'm sorry.
There's
Yeah,
a lot
biff
of
it.
hills in Seattle, and I feel like every time I see people riding those scooter things, they're just like gradually increasing in speed as they're going down the hills, and it looks so terrifying.
That's how
I swear
physics
I
works.
only see drunk people. I only see drunk
No,
people
yeah.
using it, so then they like have like no motor skills, so they're just like speed wobbling the whole time, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Why does
So, I
the
mean,
trip goes by hills? All of your scooter stories are involving hills.
Yeah, Seattle has a lot of hills.
Well, put them away from there. Problem solved.
There are everything.
Maybe
is, like,
we should
on
stop
hills.
putting the scooters by the quicksand. You think
Seattle
maybe
is like off-brand San Francisco, you know? Like how there's hills everywhere, everything's on hills. That's like Seattle.
We gotta stop putting these scooters by the lava pits. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, there's hills and they literally lead to the ocean. The hills lead directly to the ocean here. That's not even a joke. It's like
You think we should
hills?
stop putting these hills by the ocean?
Stop building oceans.
We should stop building sharks.
No, we have killer whales here actually. Orcas.
What's the
Stop
deal
making
with those?
We gotta stop making the killer whales. We just gotta keep with the whales.
We gotta stop buying the
see
Lego killer whale
last
sets.
week
What the fuck,
There
man?
was a video of a killer whale like eating a great white shark.
Jeez, really?
Yeah, I was like, yo, I didn't click on it. I just saw the thumbnail.
Tums cam. Whoa!
What is
Man.
he eating?
Yeah, I was like,
He's gonna need some Tums.
No one's gonna take it from you, bud.
so cute. Orcas are so cute.
Oh,
why
no,
didn't-
they're not.
You didn't even click on this. It could have just been like a Photoshop.
It totally
thumbnail,
could have
and you
been
were like,
Photoshopped.
Oh,
oh,
okay.
whales are eating
Great.
sharks.
Great.
Now let me Google it. Now I want to know if it's
It
real.
remind.
I love spreading misinformation on the internet.
Yeah, no, dude, whales eat sharks. I saw it one time. I can't find the video, but
I
it
saw
definitely
it.
exists.
It happened.
I can't find the video, but the killer whale definitely invaded Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. Okay, I just...
It took all of his documents.
There you go. Orca versus great white shark video.
I believe you. It's on the internet. You can type it in and get that result.
It reminds
literally-
me of those videos. I always on like suggested videos on the side. They give me like the craziest clickbait
Yes.
videos, and I think it's because I click on them sometimes. But like one of them
Yeah,
is
me
like
too.
top 10 dangerous roller coasters, and it's just like the cart in midair. There's no track at all, and it's like I don't
Well,
think that's
for-
real, dude.
For me, because I use incognito so much, just so I don't have all the work.
Sauce.
What are you hiding?
Sauce.
What are you hiding?
Yeah.
What are you hiding? What are you
What is he looking up?
I would
Wow.
rather not have robot porn come up every time.
Huh?
I don't know. I don't need anyone to know about my interests. God, I love Big Weld.
Don't you?
They'll never find my Dr. Phil deepfakes. Sorry.
No, it's just so I'm not like Googling things like, farming pump, and then like that's the ads I get.
Oh.
I don't want that stuff coming up.
What?
It's for my job. What are you laughing at?
Farming pump.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, oh, okay.
Where can I
It's
find
for my
them?
job.
Are all Midwestern jobs like revolved in like agriculture?
Cow sucky sucky.
I'm the cow. Moo.
Ew.
Daddy needs milking.
Oh.
Chicken egg in an ass.
Oh my god, speaking of eggs, I'm freaking allergic to eggs.
Oh, you
now.
can't say speaking of after I just said that. Speaking of chicken eggs in buttholes. That
Well,
reminds
I
me.
can't do that because I'm allergic.
I can't do it now.
was
Apparently, I can't
mid-swallow.
even have flu shots now. I have to get the other kind.
You gotta take
The
egg
other
shots?
kind of
Wait,
flu
what?
shot? What's the other kind of a flu
The
shot?
nasal one.
Oh.
I'm
Are there
allergic.
eggs in a flu shot?
They're curated in eggs. So, like, anything that's like...
Loser.
True.
Now you gotta breathe in your flu shot.
Yes, take that, loser. Thanks.
Oh, you can't take the needle, just just breathe. Just do what you normally do, you fucking idiot. We'll just take it from here. Oh, you can't breathe it in? Just look at it. Here, look at our flu shot.
Absorb the flu shot.
Absorb it through the sun rays, you fucking pussy.
They should give me like a patch, like the nicotine patch.
Juliana, I think all of us and your friends really just wanted to come together right now, just to tell you, you can stop. You really can't anytime. I don't want to slap. I don't want to stop.
I can't stop.
Stop taking flu shots. I'll never be sick.
Yeah, I found out I'm allergic to
She's the opposite
dairy?
of sick. She gets other people sick, even though she's not infected with anything. Her very presence dispels germs to other people around her.
I know.
I'm sorry.
We are just in full stupid mode this time.
Oh, eggs, milk. I have an intolerance to tomatoes and legumes. Dude, I wish it was water. I hate it.
Water is like the one thing that's like keeping you alive, and you're like, I refuse to.
Water is the one thing that also helps with all of that. Yeah.
No.
Laps it and hisses it like a cat.
I went hiking and I had like 2 liters of water and I threw up like all of it. And it was just
when
like
you drink 2 liters of water on a hike, yeah, you just don't know how to fucking use water, you idiot. Just kidding.
It was over like 8 hours and it was 90 degrees.
You have 2 experiences with water and they're both like, well, either I don't drink water or I drink 2 liters on a fucking hike.
When it's 90 out and I'm suffering from heat.
When it's 90.
I did.
And I'm 4 foot tall.
Yeah, as soon as I stepped out in the non-shaded area, like the one spot that wasn't shaded, I started vomiting like a faucet. Like it actually was just spraying out of me, like the liters of water. Like it was literally blasting out of me, and I was like, yeah, I deflate.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Yeah,
Come
there
here,
is
nature,
such a.
it's watering time.
Yeah. I did it in a boulder field, so it wasn't even like it was watering anything.
In a boulder field?
Rocks.
Yeah, racks. And then I just sat there because I was like too weak to get up.
Dude, why? Why would you? Dude, I don't get people who hike. They literally sound miserable the entire time. They're like, oh,
That's not what normally happens.
It's because you're listening to her stories about hiking.
No,
if you
other
come on
friends
my
that hike
hiking
too.
trips. Okay, here's the thing with my hiking trips that I schedule. I mean, it's not hiking people that like, oh, we hike all the time. It's just
like we drive to the top, we take a few pictures, and we drive back home.
We drive to the top, we fuck, we drive back down. It's really pretty simple.
You just blast through like all the trees and like wild animals and stuff just to get to the peak.
We're gonna have an orgy.
Climax
next to a grizzly bear. Oh my goodness.
Babe, put on the crazy frog.
Yeah, no, ours are fun. I was gonna say she's got bad stories of that stuff, but ours are fun.
Okay, you know what? I knew pretty much exactly how it was gonna go, and it went exactly that way.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Oh well, I tried to give a warning, like a heads up, but yeah.
Heads up, I'm spraying soon.
Heads up, I could vomit 2 liters of liquid any time. But let's keep going.
Thing is, like, I've been super weak for like the last 2 years, so I was like, oh yeah, as soon as I get like
development.
As soon as I get any strength back, I'm gonna go so hard, and I shouldn't have.
Oh. Yeah, literally, you had one day of feeling like a normal human, and you were like, let's stress my body to the max.
I'm going goblin mode.
No, I've been working out lately, so I was like, hell yeah, I can do this. I walk for like 5 minutes on the Stairmaster. Yeah, exactly.
I took a stroll for 4 minutes. I should go on a fucking marathon. With 2 liters of water.
How long was this hike?
So this hike had 2 trails. It's one of the hardest trails in Washington, which like I've researched this a lot, and my friend was
not
like,
very well.
Okay, well no, I warned my friend all about it. Like I literally did, and my mom was like, I don't want you going. Like search and rescue pretty much has to come on this trail every day. No, I told my friend my mom didn't want me going, and they were like, oh, my friend just did this hike, and it only took them 3 hours, and I was like, okay, sure, but I think that's literally impossible because I've looked up forums of mountaineers who have done that trail many times, and trail runners do it in like 4.5 hours. So those are people like sprinting up the mountain. So I don't think their friend finished in 3 hours. But so we get to the trail, and her brother, like, he doesn't go hiking very much, I guess. Okay. So like there was a warning on the sign that was like, hey, this normally takes hikers an average of 8.5 hours to finish. And my friend was like, no way, that's not gonna take us that long. And her brother was like, are you sure we're gonna be able to do this? Are you really sure? Are you really sure?
Why would you willingly want to do that? I don't...
Yeah, and he's like, she's like, no, it'll just be like a nice like walk through the woods, you know.
Like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Was it a loop trail or a dead end?
Well, you could do. There's 2 trails, so you could have made it a loop, but we just did the shorter one both ways. But the shorter one is the harder. Primitive trail, so that means it's not really like a trail, like you have to climb up roots and like rocks and stuff. I'll send you guys a video of what it looks like, and you guys will be like, what the hell did you do? But
there is no trail here, that's why it takes you 10 hours. There is trees and brush and goats. Good luck.
She's just in Detroit.
Yeah, I end up in Detroit.
She's on the side of a skyscraper. She's like, you will not believe this trail they have us on.
Dang, this crazy.
That's a good meme format, actually. Just the picture from just like the most random spot in the city and be like, this hike is crazy, man.
In Detroit.
We ain't got shit in Detroit.
But like randomly, like after you've been walking for like 10 minutes, there'll be like a little white diamond on a tree, and that's how you know you're going the right way.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
If you don't see a white diamond, it means you're lost. So
how often do these appear?
You know,
once
like
every day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, some of them say, like, oh, you're 4 minutes away from the next diamond, but then, like, as you're walking, you realize, like, oh, I'm not walking, I'm, like, physically, like, climbing, because, like, 90% of the hike is, like, an incline, like this. So, like, you're, like, climbing.
Oh, I thought you
like
said
this.
90% incline, and I was like, you mean...
No.
I love traveling up!
A 90-degree incline, yeah.
It's
Hell
like,
yeah.
Let's go hike, guys.
Yeah. Time to go scrambling. Yeah, so the old trail...
Your guys' trails are badly marked then. Colorado is not that fucking difficult.
Well, no, that's the thing. The other trail is really nice, and it has, like, wildflowers over it, and it, like, you can see over the, like, landscape, and, like, it's an easy, gradual hike, and,
ours had garbage on the floor.
Yeah.
That's what makes it hard.
Ours had heroin needles all across the lawn.
I was slipping over banana peels nonstop, okay? It was crazy.
It was a whole trail filled with just dicks. It was hard to walk on.
It was just a guy in a gorilla suit throwing barrels at you.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Man, this trail sucks.
And the reason it took so long was because, like, my legs started giving out because I didn't have enough water, and I only ate one little bowl.
Yeah, because you were spraying them on the rocks.
Yeah. And all I ate all day was one bowl of, like, hot cereal because, like, I can't eat shit anymore. And I threw that all up within the first 30 minutes of getting there.
Go back. Hot cereal?
You know, malto meal, cream of wheat.
Yeah, you put Rice Krispies in the microwave.
I love heating up my Frosted Flakes. Wait,
I love heating up my Raisin Bran.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just scramble some eggs?
Cause, yeah.
Oh, wait, you're a loser, God.
Oh, wait.
Pathetic. I'm kidding.
You're right.
Oh, pathetic.
Yeah, you know what sucks, though? Like, I swear every single thing has, like, eggs or dairy in it, even if it doesn't, like, directly say. Mm-hmm. I learned that, like, a lot of preservatives and, like, these long chemical names, it's like eggs by a different name. Like, I had to read this article about, like, egg allergy people, or, like...
Oggs.
Yeah, but it was, like, stuff you wouldn't expect.
What are those? These are eggs.
Yeah. Ugas.
We just call them
like...
a different letter, just, you know,
yeah.
confuse you.
Ooh. Like cutesy sounding eggies.
Yeah. It's like A.
Uggies, yum.
Scramby Wamby.
Chicky Wickies.
What the hell? Yeah, but...
Wait, Lively, what can you eat? Like, Doesn't that put like a damper on everything?
You can't even have peas.
It does. Like, no, I can have peas. I just have to use, like, if I want to put butter on it.
You said legumes.
I have to use vegan. Yeah, but I'm intolerant to those. You can still eat it.
But why would you if you're intolerant?
She just doesn't care, dude.
No kidding. You're just a garbage can.
There's too much, man. There's too much.
No, I want her alive so I can monetize her as long as possible.
Yeah.
You know, like a good friend.
Yes. So, like, I was vomiting pretty much the whole hike, so I was, like, fully out of energy. And on the way back down, my legs were, like, giving out. The first time you vomited,
didn't they just say, like, hey, we should go back?
Well, no, because that happens to me all the time. So, that was, like, not an unusual.
Like, a responsible friend would have
This is why you go on. This is why you should have come to Colorado with me, Juliana. Because,
well, they gave me the keys. They were like, if you want to go back at any time, you can.
Why couldn't they go with... Okay.
I'm so confused.
Oh, you know what the worst part is? The car was parked in this lot that says closes at 8 o'clock.
The car was parked in a lava pit.
Yeah, it says closes at 8 o'clock, and we were starting at like 2:30, and her brother was like, if this takes 8 hours, are we gonna make it back in time by 8? And then she's like, we'll be fine. We didn't get back until 11:15. But
at night?
Yeah, so I was in pitch
You guys are so unsafe.
So
you were hiking for like 4 hours in darkness.
Yeah, but I knew that was gonna happen, so I brought lights and like headlamps and stuff. Cause
that's
like
not enough.
Well, yeah, I know.
My fucking ranger brain is going off right now.
Daniel, you know what? I'm literally the same way, and I tried to warn my friends, and
you're just too nice. You should have ditched them.
And I brought extra snacks. Like, I brought all this food. My mom was like, why are you packing?
Just wipe the puke off, and here's a sandwich.
Yeah, my mom was like,
eat these rock granolas. Yum.
No, yeah. My mom was like, why are you packing so much food? Like, you don't need all that. You're gonna weigh yourself down. And I was like, oh, I just feel like they're not gonna be like
hey,
they're
Mom,
gonna
why don't you shut the fuck up?
Well, yeah. I was like, they're gonna I feel like they might underestimate this hike, so I'm gonna bring like a couple extra water bottles in addition to like my liters of water and stuff. So I brought extra water bottles and a bunch of food and gave them like all my granola bars and stuff. So.
Aww.
But I had two.
You're like, every tube in my body is filled with water. There is literally no room for food.
Yeah,
here, you have it.
I had
like
two
inflated.
apples, and I threw one of them up with that like giant burst of water.
Gosh.
So it was like just like applesauce spraying out of me, and I was like, damn.
Ew. This sounds miserable. Jeez, you need to have a good fucking hiking experience. Goodness gracious.
But like, yeah, that was why I got so bruised up, was because we couldn't see in the dark, and it made it a lot harder to go down.
And so things kept smacking your ass?
Well, I fell, and I fell on a sharp rock.
That's the 9th time I've gotten hit on the ass in the dark, huh? And everyone else is like...
It's like a hand every time.
It's like a hand.
And actually, the bruise is in the form of a handprint. You know, those rocks grow in hands.
I don't know.
I almost ran off the cliff because I was being chased by wasps. I was having like a panic attack because it reminded me of
This sounds terrible. You guys
Nick,
are
don't
always
listen
like,
to her.
You
Nick,
guys
do
are
not
always
listen
like,
to her.
let's
Nick,
go hiking.
Nick,
Let's go hiking.
Nick,
no. There's nothing you can do to
Juliana, you've ruined. Okay, Nick, I will pay you to. No, Juliana, shut up. Nick, I will pay you to go on our trip next year because you'll see that this is not the way normal people fucking run this shit. Do you understand? First of all, everything that we've gone on.
You're getting bruised.
Yeah, no, none of that shit. None of that shit.
Blacking out.
None of that shit.
Wasps.
Okay, well, like, I'll
I'm not even joking. None of those things. None of those things on my trips. Do you fucking understand?
You're gonna yell at Lively. Don't puke. Don't puke next to you.
Don't puke. You're not allowed to be here, Julian. You have to stay home. You have to stay in the cabin because you can't puke.
Well, you should know that I'm telling the truth because I have almost as many problems as... Well, I don't know about almost as many as her. I've got a lot of problems, and I'm fine on these things, so it's fine.
Yeah, but you work out like every day, ding dong.
Yeah, but not my legs, because I can't. Like, I'm just now getting back into knee therapy. So, I mean, I've made sure all the hikes that I, like, schedule and go on are things that I've tried myself beforehand. I know the way, like, it goes. We're not going to, like, let's just try something new, you know, unless I'm with a specific group of people. Like, we've tried it all. And that's good, too, for sometimes the markings on the map or, 8 hours. Like, sometimes that's not true, but you only know if you try it yourself. Like, you don't just assume. Like the first time
I
went...
research a lot of forums and...
Yeah, but like still, those a lot of those, they purposely make those to scare you because they don't want regular morons like going out there. So like at Estes in the spring, when you call them, if you've never been there before, they'll be like, yeah, there's 4 foot of snow. I wouldn't do it. And you're like, whoa, what? And then you get there and it's 4 feet packed down. So there is essentially no snow. You're just walking on the ground that's just 4 feet higher than it was before. But like they won't tell you that because they don't want to bring a bunch of idiots out there that don't know what they're doing, you know, so things like that. But I only know that because I went there on my own and figured that out. So I'm not just dragging people to some hellhole. Sorry, we got to park our car in the abyss and then we got to walk across hell. And, you know, it's a great hike.
I felt bad for
tires. There's burning tires in the way. Push them.
Yeah, he had to turn around like early. Her brother.
My hands are on fire.
Oh my god! And he basically ran straight down like the really
burning rubber. I can't get it off.
Did you see the video I sent you like of my legs? It basically did look like burnt rubber all over my legs.
I just peeled my entire throat back.
No, it was sap. It was sad because I was literally scooting down. I was literally scooting down the trail because it was like a really steep incline. So I was just.
She's not even hiking, Nick. See, she's just sliding her ass across.
I was.
Glass.
I straight up was. You can ask my friend. It was safer because every time I tried walking.
I'm fucking sure.
Every time I tried walking, it was like I'd trip over rocks or like roots and stuff. So I was like, well, I'm gonna fall anyway.
You mean the path?
Yeah.
It's like saying I scoot across the street because every time I walk there, I bump into cars and shit.
Yeah.
Caterpillaring across.
No, not bump into it. It was pitch black, so like when I was.
I thought you had your headlights.
Yeah, I had to keep.
Yeah, not ass lights, Nick. Weren't you listening?
Look down! What do you mean? What do you mean? Look down! You have a headlight. Look down to the ground.
No, because the roots are like too big. It's like if you're looking down, it's too.
Where are you walking, dude? What is this?
It's too steep, bro. It's literally too steep. If you're looking straight down, there's literally like another branch right behind that, and you're gonna trip over that branch.
See, she's lying to you, Nick. Essentially,
no,
this is not the way that light works. I can tell you from experience. As one who has quite literally frolicked in the light, I know how this shit works.
Yeah, so I was...
Also, I'm gay in that universe, so...
Dude, same universe as this one. That's like what every... That's crazy.
Yeah!
That's how everybody on TikTok is on Daniel's videos. I'm like, that's so me.
Wait, what?
Everybody's like, oh yes, here's that clearly gay guy again. Like, whenever there's a video of Daniel, and I'm like, oh my god, what are you...
I've never seen those comments.
A couple times.
I've seen a couple of them.
That's kind of fun. That's just kind of insulting to gay people. I'm sorry, gay people. Goodness.
I'm sorry.
Can you imagine they see me and they're like, wow, the gays. Like, that's so
you
mean.
Think I'm like that guy? Disgusting.
That's so mean.
You're literally not even doing anything like stereotypical in the video. You're not doing like even an impression. It'll be you reacting to a Stitch and just being like, and then like they'll be like, oh yes.
Okay, you're not. You're not helping. Alright. No. You're not doing anything wrong. You just make a Stitch and you're like.
Yeah. You know how Daniel is to the Stitch.
You know how Daniel is. Stupid.
No. Yeah, but we got out of the parking lot because her brother left early. He had to go back down, and he basically sprinted down like that really steep like trail, and he made it. He made it 2 minutes before 8 o'clock. So before
you
the
realize
gates
there's not
were
like a
closed.
ranger waiting. At least everywhere I've gone, there's not a ranger sitting there waiting for the clock to cross the hour.
He said he came like 15 minutes after that, so he's like, I had a couple minutes to spare, but I didn't know. I wanted to make sure. No, there are rangers waiting here. It's like if you don't have your passes here, they like will give you a ticket every time.
Dude, your state fucking sucks. All the trails are glass and fucking parking is like the city. Goodness gracious.
Parking is the city.
Nick, I'm not even joking. You can come for free to Colorado next year. It's I don't know how to say that it's a very relaxing vacation. I purposely make these things. This is the most relaxing week of my
Nick,
entire
I'll
year.
stay
I'm
with
not
you
joking.
while they go hiking. I won't go.
You don't even have to go hiking. You can just come with us for the rest of the stuff if you want.
Yeah.
Honestly.
We can go
Oxygen bar.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the fuck.
We can
Shut
sniff
the
air.
fuck up. which Julianna would be allergic to. Throw up.
Throw
up in the tube.
Into the tube, yeah. Coming out my nose. Ew,
Everyone's like,
sound.
ew. Throwing it up, sucking it in. She's not even breathing oxygen. It's just siphoning air from puke. That sounds delicious.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The world's worst fish.
Yummy.
I'm breathing from this.
That'll be $50, please.
How much was your oxygen bar, by the way? I forgot.
I think it was like $20 or $30 each.
It was
whatever
50,
it was too much.
It was 50 in Vegas, and the guy who did it, like I saw a guy there. He took it off. He's like, "Fucking scam!" And he walked
Of course, it's a scam. It's called a fucking oxygen bar.
Yeah, I saw
Holy
those
shit.
in Vegas. They were right next to those little fish skin eating massage things. You know, they eat your foot skin or whatever.
Yeah,
they had that
that's
too.
disgusting.
I saw a few of those here.
Yeah.
Well, there.
How was Vegas?
I was just going to say, now we
Wonderful.
go on to that. How was your trip?
Wonderful. I almost got killed, so that was cool.
Wonderful.
Oh, okay.
Wonderful.
Well, you know, that would have been very bad for
Yay.
Julianna and me. You know.
This is now a movie podcast.
Boo.
This is now 2 giant trains derailing constantly.
No, we called an Uber. We were going to the Comedy Cellar in Vegas, and as we're waiting for the Uber, we hear a giant thud, like a doof in the background, and we turn and we see like this dude clearly on drugs, just like completely slammed one of those trash cans and broke it on like the floor. It was one of those trash cans that, because it's Vegas, they have the cigarette butt tray thing.
around
put all
it,
yeah. And the guy just slammed it onto the floor, and he's like yelling, and he sees us, and he's walking closer, and we're like, oh, okay. And so we're waiting for the Uber, and we notice it's like down the street. So like my friends and I were like, we should probably head to the Uber. So we start walking to the Uber, and my parents are with us. And my parents, well, my dad specifically, he doesn't really think.
Oh, no.
So
All
So
right.
we're loading into the car. And
He's
the
like,
guy's...
hey, this guy looks like he needs a ride. Should we take him with
No. So we're heading to the car. We just
This guy looks like he could use a hit. Come here, buddy. Dad, where the fuck did you get that?
It's Vegas.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Me and your mother do it all the time.
Don't you wonder how we got you?
Woo! No, that's why I'm so hyper.
Dude, he's just a crack baby.
That's why I'm always shaking. So we're walking to the Uber, and we just hear like more and more like trash cans just being thrown, and the guy's just mad. And so I'm like, oh, we better hurry up.
He
and my
lost
dad's
his
like,
$5 in a slot machine.
I don't know what happened. He probably he lost all his penny slots.
Yeah.
All my pennies are gone.
My 21 cents is gone.
No, so we're walking to the Uber, and my dad's like, oh, he's like asking my friends, he's like, do you want to sit in the front? I could go in the back, and, maybe, we could probably make it work if someone sits. And I'm like, Dad, literally just get in the car, please. And he's like, no, I think there's more room in the front if we go in the front. And I'm like, dude, and this guy starts swinging on people.
There's a dinosaur coming towards you, and he's like,
Yeah, it's
actually, if we put
he's
3 in the front, 2 in the back.
You're like, Dad, get in!
It's like the Godzilla, like, you're like, actually, we can fit 2 in the back, 3 in the trunk, and then, Dad. We gotta go.
There was literally a couple, like, maybe 10 feet away, and he started swinging at him, and we're like...
It's like Michael Myers, just like...
Yeah, no, we got him.
I can see this being a cartoon. Like, your dad is facing you, and then behind him, he's just, like, stabbing people full on the street. You're like, Dad,
There's more leg space in the front.
Dad.
Just get in.
Just get in. Maybe you should just, like, get in the car, just.
You pick up your dad and throw him in just sideways. You're like, get in.
And he goes, actually, this works pretty well if we all go side to side.
Oh.
Yeah, we got in. No one got hurt. No one got hurt. We were like he swung at that.
Well, that you know of.
Well, he swung at that couple, and the guy like started trying to fight him back. He's like, "Yo, what'd you say?" And the guy just like ran away.
Yo, say that again, dude. Oh, fuck.
The guy was like definitely yelling some racist stuff, but I just don't.
Okay,
no.
well,
And so we're like, ooh.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
and he ran away, and so we're just...
Your dad's like, hey, buddy.
Hey, knock it off.
Do you know how I can stack 3 people in this car?
There's plenty of space. If you were nice, I would have included you in this ride.
Hey, you look like you know some math. What's...
When I was in Vegas, there was just like a
How
guy
do you think I could
dressed
fit?
as
And he's
Olaf.
like, take the brown one out. Whoa, buddy.
Hey.
Whoa.
All of us?
Your dad stands there and he's like, well, he's got a point. I mean, that would make the car more open if we were...
There's only one person left.
Like, Dad. He's like, why the fuck am I here?
Uber driver out.
What were you saying about Vegas lately?
Oh, there was a guy dressed as Olaf, and the sides, like the seams,
From Frozen?
were totally split. Yeah, from Frozen. It was like 85 degrees out. I was like, it feels bad for this man. But then like my cousin was taking a picture with him because like that's like her baby's like favorite character or whatever. So I was just like looking at him, and you could see down the seams that he was totally just like
ass
like
naked.
That'd be so funny. No, but he looked like a homeless dude inside of there, and his costume was like held together with duct tape and stuff. The sides of it, and I was like, feels bad.
How much did she pay him?
My name's Prince Olaf. Oh, my favorite.
Yeah, from the front it looked fine, but if you looked at the side, yeah.
The sequel to Frozen, cooked.
Yeah, he looked quite. Yep.
Wait, Lively, did you guys go downtown at all?
No.
Man, downtown.
We were only there for 2 days.
Still, downtown is great. There's one day we have to all take a trip to Las Vegas because downtown is like. There's so many crazies downtown, dude. Like, I've never seen so much crazy stuff. We met the D's Nuts guy.
Yeah, you said that, but you said it was more than once, right?
Yeah,
I've seen like videos of him like at New York or whatever. Like I've seen him, and I was like, "Is that him there?" And then it's like the roller coaster people are like screaming, and then they pan over, and he's just like, "These nuts," and I'm like, "What?"
Classic.
Yeah, no, we saw him walking, and I was like, "There's no way that's him." But I was buying socks, gag socks, before you guys were like,
"Oh, from that sock store."
Yeah, the sock store. So,
yeah,
like, I wasn't
and
just
then
buying,
like the cereal store.
If my friend Micah is listening to this, he just went, "What's up, dude? Sock store."
Sock store.
Yeah, so I was buying socks, and by the time like the lady was done with the transaction.
No, I'm kidding.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he does. It's not that he likes
kidding.
socks.
No. He has like a really cool sock collection of stuff. Yeah.
Is that what they
with
call?
feet in them. Anyway.
Okay, yeah, just the people he's killed. Just their feet only.
No,
yeah, I like socks with feet.
Take them off. Show me the before.
I bet there's a foot under there.
I hate that so much.
Me too. My face? Me too, dude.
No, so by the time I finished the transaction, he hugged someone and then he went into a casino and we're like, well, we're never going to see him again. And then when we were leaving, we walked and he was getting his, like, I don't know what he had. He had, like, some, like, handbag thing on his, like, across his chest.
Satchel?
And it was a satchel, sure, yes. And it was filled with all these dollar bills, and I was like,
what?
Nice. You just missed his strip act.
I'll post the video for you guys.
I think you sent us a video of you walking by him, yeah.
He could have been stripping.
With the bag. I was going to say, can you imagine him stripping? These nuts! Everyone's like, hell yeah, dude.
Did your friend Nate take pictures with showgirls again?
Surprisingly, we did not take any pictures with showgirls. So we went to, I know, we went to downtown twice, and both times there was, like, showgirls, but, like, we were just so busy with everything, we never saw, like, an opportunity to. But the second time we went, it's way more sadder, because we went in the morning. The first time we went, it was at night, and so, like, there's music, and everyone's drinking, and there's just a crowd of people.
Yeah, when you see the showgirls in the daytime, it's, like, feels bad.
Yeah, they're literally, like, so, like, hungry for money. You feel bad for them because they like rub your shoulder like picture picture cheap $5.
It's exactly like that, and they're
just circling around because no one's
they
taking
have their
pictures.
giant like head feather things, and it's like 90 degrees out, and they're walking, and they're just like, you could tell they're like freaking dehydrated. I saw them go up, and then
Juliana would know.
Yeah, I was.
You look like you drank and vomited 2 liters of water.
I felt bad for them, you know, like they really do come up and like rub your shoulder, and they're like, don't you want a picture? Hey gorgeous, hey handsome, and you're like, hi.
Wait, did you take any pictures when you were there or no?
and take pictures with them.
No
wanted
way.
to.
You know how many 4x4s that go?
There was this group of girls who just like they would turn around and like show their asses. Like there were like 5 of them, and
God bless
they
America.
they'd let you
cheeks.
get in, they'd let you get in the middle. So like you could either like stand forward with the asses, or you could also stick your ass out. And I wanted to do that one. And my cousin's friends were like, "Wow, how deplorable," or whatever. And I was like, "Oh, never mind."
Dude, we all have to do a Vegas trip one year. I promise.
Oh man, we say this, but we actually should plan out ahead of time and actually get this
down 100%.
when the flights are cheap. Yeah,
dude, we're gonna take so many pictures.
So many pictures with asses.
There's bootleg like Elmos there that like they have like they're carrying like a beer in their hand. It's so funny.
Bootleg what?
Elmos just walking around with like beers because it's just
like
dudes.
One of the eyes are like dangling off, like it's held.
You mean
on
like
by,
actual
like,
Elmo?
thread.
Yeah, because like there's performers that they put on costumes for tips, so they'll take pictures with people. But like,
I thought that was like slang for like
no, it's
I don't
literally
know.
Elmo.
Okay, thanks.
There was this lady who was running around. She was wearing this all leather outfit. It looked kind of like a cop outfit, and she was probably like late 60s. She had really huge fake boobs, but it looked like she got them a long time ago, so they were like sagging. And she was just going around blowing a whistle really loud in people's face, and she's like, "You want me to blow you, sweetie?" And I thought it was the funniest thing I ever I was like, no way.
Oh yeah, but can you stop with the whistle? Fuck.
It was so funny.
How much?
Yeah, and she was like $5, and like everybody was just like walking away from her so disturbed. But I thought it was so funny. I was like, that's a good one.
There's a lot of people there that have a sense of humor, even though they've like clearly fallen on hard times.
Yeah, exactly. There was one little old grandma there though that I thought was so cute. She just had a sign that said the hula hooping grandma. No, she just sits there with a bunch of hula hoops and she's just like dancing and waves to everybody.
Nice.
She's just a cute little old lady.
And then someone comes by on an electric scooter and decks her. You're like, oh no. Okay. I understand why they banned these now.
No, when I went there was a guy with no arms like yelling at people because he was just mad that he didn't have arms. It's like, it's not the other people's fault.
Understandable.
Oh no!
He was so mad. He's like, stop it! Stop using your arms! I don't know if it was an act or not. I genuinely don't know.
That has to be an act. That has to be. That's such a good act.
But like, he was like actually like mad. Like,
that sounds like an act.
I don't know if he was on something or what, but like, I don't know if anyone who would like tip money for that. Like, clearly they're working for tips. So like,
you and your hands are offending me. Get those out of here.
You hand him a tip. Get that thing away from me. Okay.
I'm sorry. Anyway.
You have to give him a tip with your mouth.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, dude. When we went downtown, there's a shop where they have like a bunch of like just questionable souvenirs. And I saw the worst thing ever. So they have, because it's Vegas, they have a lot of sex-themed souvenirs. And there's this little old woman in a shop. I wish I took a picture. She saw like a bunch of like dick cups. And she was like, oh. She just started putting them in her basket. And I was like, Grandma.
Yeah, she's like, nice. You'd be surprised, like, the amount of, like, middle-aged to older women there, just, like, in groups of women. Like, they're, like, girls trip, and, like, everywhere. So
girls
many,
trip?
like,
grab all the cock you can.
Yeah, and they're,
Whoa,
they're going
dude.
down there with their, like, giant, like, yardsticks of, like, drinks and stuff.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
you
dang,
You see it a bunch.
Yeah, it's like, they're having a good time.
Dude, Daniel, we have to take you to Vegas. It's just an experience you'll never forget.
I go blind by the end of it.
That was like all the dehydrated like showgirls were drinking too. Like they would go into the like shops to get like the yardstick drinks or like Jello shots, and that was like all they were getting. Like the people were like, they're like, "Can I get anything for like free?" And they're like, "Oh, how's it going today? How much have you made?" Blah blah blah. Like they were talking to the shop people because they knew them, and I was like, "Aren't they like dehydrated? Why are they drinking alcohol?" And it's like 8
Vegas
8 o'clock.
water.
Yeah, it was literally like 10 a.m. at that time. Like I was like, dang.
Dude. Yikes! Yeah, please go downtown. We'll go downtown. Like we have to plan it. It's so much fun, dude. It's crazy.
We took a virgin to Vegas. Spoiler alert: he's missing his cock. What? Wait, what?
Fell off.
We'll take you to a Vegas
Not from
strip
sex.
club.
It just fell off. You just
Diseases.
Diseases. No.
like sin.
Oh, they had a lot of Sin City
Speaking of
shirts, and then
sin.
I saw one spelt wrong and just had like 2 N's in it, and I was like,
Nice.
alright.
Sign. I love Sign City.
There's like a cosine, like.
I was gonna say that, but I was like, no one's gonna want a math joke. I'll
Math
just keep that
jokes.
to myself.
Yeah. I figured you
We've
would.
devolved. This.
If we go, do you want to see the world famous puppetry of the penis show?
Okay, I have actually heard of this because Abby and I bet on something, and I think I lost, and she was like, "Now you have to review that." And so at some point in my life, I have to review.
You have to go see it live.
Penis puppetry. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So and then I have to review it on Letterboxd.
It's an Australia-based show, but I think they brought it
that's
worldwide
why
just because it was so funny.
Is it the Thunder Down Under?
Oh no! Oh no!
No, I think it's actually called
Those are
penis
the male
puppetry.
strippers? No, I know, I was
Or like
joking.
puppetry of the penis, I think it's called.
That's what it's called. Yeah.
I also want to see the cheesy, like, kid, like, medieval show thing.
I've
where
been
they have,
there.
like-
It's not cheesy at all. I loved
Oh,
it.
really?
I was little
wanna
though. I
see
did go when I was.
I want to
little.
see that
Oh.
dumb, stupid.
No,
The
I
stupid
like
Blue Man Group.
I like campy
Blue Man
things.
Group's
Let me
awesome.
have fun.
Shut your whore mouth.
No.
I want to see grown men jousting,
So
while we
literally,
eat, like,
what it
giant
is
pieces of meat.
whatever ticket you get, depending on what time you bought it, that's what team you're a part of. And we were a part of the bad team, so every time our team came up, we got booed. But we got like the cheapest tickets, so we're like,
So we got booed.
literally every time.
I'd like to get booed. I'd want to be like a villain. I want to be like, yeah, fuck you, like the little kid.
Kickbacks are flipping off kids.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, that child is flipping us all off. What the hell?
True. I had to have literally just like my ID out like constantly anywhere I went in Vegas because like I would walk in somewhere and security was just like,
Yeah, no, we went to the Comedy Store and they were like, I need to see your ID. And I was like, okay. And they were like, yeah, no, you'd be surprised. There's like kids that look older than you. And I'm like, oh, okay.
the other day I was at like the horse racing thing and the people did not check me and my brother's ID. Like I was just helping him hold drinks and I was like, we look like children. That's really surprising. And they were just like,
It's a horse thing. They're giving the horses drinks. No one gives a shit.
Do you want ketamine?
You want, dude, yeah.
That was a little too quick on that response. Quick on the
No,
draw
we
there,
went
partner.
Please, for the love of God.
For the love of God, yes.
I'm so glad
yes.
we're talking about this now because I am so loving of
Yes. I went for the corgi races.
Aw.
Yeah, which
Yeah, it was fun.
He's like, why would I pay to see that?
Why the fuck would I ever give my hard-earned cash to watch
like
this?
they had them wear like little outfits or whatever. Like the
okay.
The parents would have like on like an American flag, and then the dog would have on like a little American flag or whatever, something like that. And then
Cute.
I think there were 8 races. Daniel is struggling
Daniel
so hard
could
to
not
sound
care
genuine
less.
right now. Yeah,
Great.
right. Yeah, he's
This
like, wow.
sounds fantastic.
I'm sorry that you don't like cute things, okay? He's like, puppies, babies, get them out. Hate them.
I'm just kidding. No, puppies, I'm fine. I love dogs.
Uh-huh.
Babies
Like-
on the
But
other
babies.
hand.
Babies.
Oh, don't get me started on babies.
Ooh, don't get me started. I got baby stomping boots. I got
Baby
especially.
stomping. No.
Every time a baby cries, I pull out my baby whistle. It's a whistle designed specifically to shatter the eardrums of newborn babies.
Whistles.
It's like a dog whistle, but higher. So I turn around and I go, and all the babies' heads go.
Yeah. Oh my god. He's like, how much to blow your baby? And then they're like, what?
Oh, stop. What the fuck?
He's the reason Babies R Us went out of business. He was just going to all of them.
Killing all
There
the
are
babies.
no more.
There are no
The
more
manager-
babies. I got rid of all of them.
I've done it.
They're having their quarterly review meeting, and they're like, "Well, guys, I'm not gonna lie, that baby blower upper has really been hurting our business this quarter.
Humanity ends at this generation."
Baby blower is such a crazy term, dude.
The serial killer name.
Mom and baby come in, mom go out. It's a really freakishly future that we're in here, guys.
Man, I hate this story.
Crazy phenomenal.
I fucking hate this
Doctor's
job, but here I am.
Real baby heads.
So what we're doing is we're gonna give all our employees guns. If you see this guy with the whistle, just shoot him on sight. Just make sure not to hit any babies again. Like last time. Phil, I know it wasn't really your fault. But it's kind of your fault. Anyway.
He wasn't even in the other room. He wasn't in the bathroom.
We actually know for a fact he was across the country. You just shot a family of 4. Oh wait, it's him!
Oh my gosh! Not the mask.
This is the dumbest joke we've ever done. We've actually done the dumbest joke ever. Woo, we did it. Nice job, guys. Teamwork. Nick, you said that we got recognized in Vegas, didn't we?
Yeah, we were
The
recognized.
podcast got recognized in Vegas.
God bless.
Oh my gosh, isn't that cool?
I don't know if it was because I was using TikTok over there or what, but I genuinely got so excited. I was redeeming my... before I get slander, I don't gamble in Vegas. I play arcades because I'm a little baby idiot.
Woo!
Sue me. Sorry.
Yeah, tickets.
But, dude, I love
It's more
arcades so
fun.
much.
I would much rather go to arcades. You kidding me? What the hell are you talking
You
about?
play a fun little game, and then you lose your money.
and then you lose your money, and then you get like a cheap thing made in China. It's great.
Oh, dude, I didn't even hear. So, I got 3,000 tickets, and they gave me a knockoff Nintendo Entertainment System, which is just called
Oh, that's so cool.
Entertainment. That's actually hilarious.
That's so cool, though.
I have no idea if this works. I haven't even tried.
Please make a video with it. Oh,
It
please.
looks so vintage.
620 games. I doubt
Dang.
it.
I doubt it.
Ping
It
pong.
just says, like,
Ping pong 2.
Ping
Yeah, I was
pong,
gonna
but blue this time.
Tic tac toe. Tic tac foot. Tic tac.
Pong.
Tic tac. Ping toe. Wait, what?
It just
Wait,
says 620 games, and there's not a single game in there. It's just the title screen.
Oh, dude, I hope not. It really worked. I saw that and I was like, I kind of want that just to see what
Time to
horrible
grind.
games are on this. Yeah, I hope it's not terrible. But they were selling this downstairs for like $50. I clearly lost money getting this, but whatever.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, who cares?
It's
Yeah.
part of the journey. You got
Yeah.
to play games.
I will never forget. This is really quick that you just gave me a mind remembered throwback, as
A
the
memory?
kids call it.
You just gave me a brain synapse. Something happened.
A mind
you just-
remember.
You just gave me a past orgasm. Wait, Grandpa, you mean a memory?
Yeah.
I remember the point at which my life could have taken a turn for the better, and instead I ruined it. But I remember this time in 8th grade, we went to Six Flags for graduation, and I was at one of the arcade machines, and it was the one where you try to stack up all the dots moving back and forth.
Oh, stacking.
And I got to the last one. I had gathered a crowd of people at this point, and just trying to get this
And
fucking
then you
thing.
choked.
And I missed it by one. I missed an iPhone by one fucking dot. And everyone went, "Ah!"
Oh, boo!
And then after that, everything got substantially worse. The next year, I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis. The next year, my grandmother died. Anyway.
And then he didn't have like a smartphone. He didn't have internet access until he was an adult. All
Yeah, I didn't
that
have a flip
stuff.
phone until I was 18.
If you want to feel a little bit better, those are rigged. Just a heads up.
Oh,
You
yeah,
could-
no.
You could click it on the button, but it'll definitely just go off to the side
Yep.
the second you click it, so don't.
Yep, but this is when I was 13, 12, something. So
So it took a toll on my mental health.
Yeah.
so I had contemplated suicide for at least 2 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
God.
counselor didn't understand me.
It was a core memory. You just like it developed you as a person. In that moment, you're like, I'm just gonna be a pessimist for the rest of my life. I'm gonna hate everything. Nothing will go my way.
I
And
now
then-
hate babies. I hate babies so
I
much.
hate everything.
Dude, this game didn't have anything to do with babies. What the fuck?
I'm gonna stab
That
the
baby,
corpses.
you're mine. Dude, let go of that baby's neck. What the fuck, man?
Just at a restaurant, like arcade outside, like the seating area, strangling families' babies. Like, oh, hey.
Whoa. Where's all these babies across the lawn? What the fuck?
No, so I was in Vegas. And...
Yeah, back to the recognition story.
No, you're fine. So, I was in Vegas, and I was turning in all my little tickets. And in order to get big, valuable prizes like this, they have to get them from the back.
Big boy gift.
I know.
Booga
So,
booga.
I say I want to exchange my 3,000 tickets for one of these entertainment systems. And he's like, yeah, okay. And he calls on his little walkie-talkie, and he calls someone, and he goes, I need an entertainment system. And then we're just waiting there. And it's just silence, and I'm just kind of like browsing my phone because I don't want to talk to this guy. I feel bad.
Oh, Nick, great.
In general, like if you see me, I just don't. I'm not good with human interaction.
That explains why Nick was on his phone the entire time I was with him that one time.
I took 15
Well, I always
phone calls.
figure that like customer service workers like also don't really want to talk to you.
Yeah, I don't want to small talk with a worker who's just doing his job. So I'll let him be.
Yeah, exactly.
In general, like if you want to talk, approach me. That's fine. Yeah, no, I genuinely don't want to put someone through that. And be like, oh, the weather, huh? It's hot. Like I don't want to do that at all.
Ah, look at his face. He's hot, huh?
No, so I'm just on my phone, and then he goes, I don't mean to be weird, but do you have a TikTok? And I was like, I have a personal one, and then and before I could finish my sentence, he's like, the Pequeno one, and I'm like,
that's so cool!
And I was
no
like,
way, bro!
I was kind of speechless, and I was like, yeah, because I didn't know if it was like, it's either like, the following comments are either like, oh, that's funny, or like, I hate that so much. So I was like,
if he knows the name, I would hesitate to say there's no way he would hate it.
He's like, that thing is so annoying, it always pops up on my For You page.
He said it popped up on his For You page, and he said, like, you guys are funny. And then I got the entertainment system, and I got the hell out of there, because I was like, thanks. But there was a line behind me, or else it would have been like, what's your name?
No, that makes sense.
You're like, thank you, I'm shy, goodbye. I only work on the internet.
Thank you. Bye.
Just shit in my pants. What? Dude, what?
He hands it to you. He's like, have a good day. And you're like, what the fuck was that all about?
Oh,
you're like,
now I see why they're talking about.
He did the poop shtick. Oh my god.
He did the poop thing.
I'm in a new poop story. But it was like really
so
but it was still like cool. Like,
this guy is listening to this episode on his shift right now. Like,
that guy.
I fucking hate this thing.
I hope people in Vegas get like decent wages because they have to deal with like the weirdest freaking people.
Oh yeah.
Well,
So?
I mean, like the arcade was pretty relaxed. There wasn't any like fights or anything in there, so I'm pretty sure he's doing well. But to the one guy, I don't even know what your name was, but you had the e-boy haircut. Sorry for lack of a better term.
You had that stupid dumb shit haircut. Whoa.
Dude, I hate your hair. I'm kidding.
Dude, I wasn't going to talk to you because I was on my phone, which was more important than you.
Okay,
your hair.
Realistically, if that guy's listening, I feel bad making small talk. Please don't take that personally. I don't want to go like, oh, it's hot, Vegas, huh? How do you like working here? I don't want to put him through that. Yeah.
I had a son that worked here once. Aren't you 4 or 5?
I had a baby when I was 8. Shut up.
Oh, wow.
You knew what I was going to say.
Yes.
And then I blew its head clean off.
Yes.
Whoa, it's him!
The origin. Oh my god. Why are you taking the mask off? It's still you.
Shut up. His face is even redder underneath the mask.
I was going to say
you
it's
peel your skin off.
It's a mask of his face.
Oh, I wish that sounds like a good video idea. Like a Scooby-Doo film, but just like, oh, it's still him.
There's a mask
Same guy.
Oh, fuck. Okay, well,
and then, like,
that's all we have time for today.
No! No!
Let's just say to that guy, thank you so much. That is the coolest thing I've literally heard the entire year.
So thank you.
That's so cool.
And then
Wow.
the week before, Nick saw the Chick-fil-A
Wow.
teenagers. And he was like, am I being recognized right now? And then the
Dude,
next week he got
I think that was like paranoia getting the best of me.
Okay, so go to the other story then of possible.
So the other story was I was out at Chick-fil-A, and while I'm there,
birthday party Chick-fil-A. Woo!
Did you just say that through your water? I'm pretty sure I heard you gurgle. You were so intent to get that out. You were like, I hate this water so much, I'm going to spit it out and start talking. That reminds me.
This has taken me all day to drink this much water.
You realize, this whole thing, I drink like 5 of these a day.
Whoa.
I piss so hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I hate drinking water because it makes me need to pee, like, hourly.
Hydrated Obama be like, let me pee clear.
Let me pee clearly.
Fuck you. Great. This is our humor.
Let me pee clear.
Breaking news today, worker at arcade shoots himself in the middle of shift. He was listening to this thing called the Pequeno pod, this bullshit podcast making fun of his hair.
Did you guys see that video I sent you of Obama, like young Obama or whatever? And it's like, gotta have them ribs. Always gonna be eating them ribs. And pussy. And I was like, wow!
Obama!
I don't know if it was real, but it was...
Dude, I'm gonna take that as fact. I'm not even gonna look into it. I just really want
so
Obama to
good.
have said that one.
At this point,
like
I
at a
believe
college
that
graduation
any president
speech.
said anything.
Barry!
Yeah, my boy!
Baraka!
That's so funny.
What was I saying?
Alright.
Oh, Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah.
So I was eating at Chick-fil-A, and I'm with my friends, and we're laughing, whatever. And then we eventually finished. Well, I finished, and they were like, I don't know, I just got a shake, so like I wasn't having chicken. So I just got a shake, and we're walking. While I'm walking, I walked to throw out like my little cup. And as I'm walking, I swear to God, and this is not schizophrenia.
I hear voices.
I hear them talking. I hear a group of people talking, and I hear like podcast. And I'm like, "There's no way." And I'm not one to approach because genuinely, if that's not what they were talking about,
Yeah, there's no fucking
No
way I would have ever
it would
done
just
that.
be YouTube because I would have alivened myself. Like, there's no way I'm gonna know. No, I'm not gonna. Oh, podcast. I'm part. Me? You recognize
Me? I have a podcast.
We talk about poop.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
Jesus Christ, you're like
You
30.
old man, get away! Yeah, exactly.
So, I didn't approach them. I know I heard the word podcast. I'm probably delusional.
And they were staring directly at you, and they were like holding up their phones, recording you, and they're like, podcast, point at him.
And Nick was like,
I don't know.
Pequeno pod.
I think they were just talking about something
on the menu.
Can I get your podcast burger?
Can I get the Pequeno pod with Señor Pequeños filet, please? Huh? Sounds expensive, but disgusting.
That's what they used to have when Daniel worked there. He would just like skin himself, like take chunks of his skin off and then deep fry it, and then was like, here you go.
There's a little piece of me inside every burger.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Ew. Oh, before I forget about it, the other time that could have been, and again, I think this was just paranoia, the other time that could have been a possible recognition, Nick, you were there for this one. You remember, we were golfing, and
I'm
we
pretty
realized...
sure that was it. That was recognition. The guy was taking pictures of you.
He was taking pictures?
Yes! He was
I didn't
standing
know
there with
that.
his phone out. What do you mean?
He was
like
taking
this.
pictures.
You
It's
didn't
just
say
because
that.
you were like grown adults
Daniel.
playing like
Daniel,
mini
you even
golf.
confronted him.
Oh, I confronted him, but I didn't think he was on his fucking
He
phone.
had his phone out. He was holding it. Dude.
It's
No,
like
he
in your
didn't.
face, like,
Daniel, I swear to God.
Great, I am an asshole. No,
But
okay,
I
I didn't
think
see
it
the
was like
phone
a
up.
snap.
I thought he
it's
was just
somebody
like...
who's a fan, and they're like, "Oh my god, 2 of them together in one place," and then he's taking a picture, and Daniel's like, "Hey, hey!" Put that
with my
phone
golf
away.
club. Hey, you little shit!
Daniel,
Swinging.
explain the story. I don't think we talked about. Did we talk about this? No, right?
I don't remember. So Nick and I met up, and we went putt-putt golfing around kids. Yeah, we talked about this.
I didn't know there was a man taking photos of you.
No, so it wasn't a man.
It
It was
wasn't
like a 15-year-old kid or something. But like,
Oh,
I just realized at some point while I'm golfing that there's someone staring at me through a tree, and Nick is like, it was through a tree.
It was like
and
the
Nick is
bush.
and Nick is like, well, yeah, and like a little like you know, like a mini evergreen, you know, and he's just looking through the one open area in the tree, and Nick is like, and I turn around and I was just like, can we help you? And he just goes. And like runs away, and we were like,
I don't even know what
okay.
he said. I don't know what he replied. He
I have
just
no
talked
idea
under
what he
his
said.
breath. What?
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
sell
know.
these
Got
on
like
the
the most
internet.
impossible shot in mini golf where there's a one in a lifetime chance. I don't know if you remember that.
What about it?
The last level round, I don't know. The last hole
where
in
the siren goes off.
Yeah, you have to get like a little hole in one. There's like a very rare chance of getting that, and Daniel set it off. He's like, I'm not gonna get this.
After 5 tries, you remember, it wasn't the first time. No. Because I kept hitting it so hard that it would like bounce off the back of the thing.
Okay, but you still got it.
Yeah, and then I was mad once it went off because my ears, I was like, okay, like an old man.
Oh, my vertigo.
I just collapse in a heap. The kid starts taking pictures. Get the fuck away from me, you little shit.
That's what you get for yelling at me. But Daniel wasn't even like mean about it. He was like,
I wasn't mean about it. I just was like, can we help you? Like, I just thought it's weird that anyone stares at people through trees, but you know.
They were just making fun of you.
No!
Yeah.
1!
He Naruto runs off.
Just the Dracula impression now. The count.
Oh, 1 red face. I'm like, get the fuck over here. Start beating the shit out of him with my stick. The siren's going off. It's like covering over the sound of him yelling as I'm bashing his skull in.
They're like, oh, he won.
Oh, you hear that? That means somebody won him.
Somebody won the Bashing Brain special? That's crazy.
Aw.
Is that what we're calling this episode? The Bashing Brain special? I probably can't do that. That sounds a bit graphic.
Brain blast.
Copywritten.
Yeah, that's a verb. Sorry, I didn't mean to kill that whole thing.